What is going on, guys? It is your boy 2k, and today, guys, I do have a realistic LA Lakers coming to you guys on the second channel. You guys killed it with the support in the first one, so first of all, I just want to say thank you guys to that. And if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. Honestly, my main goal for this channel is just to hit 50 subs by the end of the first month. I think that's pretty realistic here for the second channel. But this is obviously the rotation that I pre-did for the LA Lakers. I think the Lakers would be fun to do because LeBron is trying to contend in the Western Conference right now against teams like the Warriors and the Rockets. And they're sitting at 23 and 21. So first thing I definitely want to do is take advantage of a trade that could possibly happen in real life, in my opinion. The Knicks are looking to move on from Enes Kanter. So honestly, I'm thinking we trade him, or we trade for him. Maybe give them a Caldwell Pope and a second round pick. I think it's a pretty fair trade, swapping two 1-year contracts. They don't want to do that. They want to give me Trey Burke for Mortis Wagner. I think that's pretty fair too. And I'll even give you guys another second round pick. Apparently they don't want to do that. I don't want Courtney Lee. So fine. Okay, look, no. We're not doing this, bro. Look, I will do this, and then you'll offer me this trade. For some reason, I don't know why they want to do that, but I will gladly go ahead and give you guys them. You guys want me to have Trey Burke so bad? Fine. I don't know why, but I will just accept it, man. So we do have a good chunk of players here that kind of deserves to play. That's the only downside, right? So we do have Tyson Chandler. I mean, not Tyson Chandler. We do have Enes Kanter now, which I am going to slide into this starting position here. And then we're going to swap JaVale with Zubac. I think Zubac definitely deserves to play. He's a nice young player who's been killing it for them in real life. Rondo, we're going to give 17 minutes to. Zubac can get 22. Josh Hart, 24 as a 6-man. I like that. And I honestly think we're going to give him the Beasley. I think having another nice scorer coming off the bench would help. We definitely need defense off the bench, but it's kind of whatever. It kind of sucks that we can't play Trey Burke or JaVale or Lance or Tyson Chandler. I just like the minutes away that they are now. So we're going to sim right to the trade deadline and see what's going on there. It's not going to show me where it is. So we're just going to sim to this 21st game here. Just kind of see what the new rotation is looking like. We do lose our first game to the Bulls, which is kind of interesting. Me personally, I think the addition of Enes Kanter could help out this team a lot. He's a nice stretch big. I mean, I know he can't knock down threes, but he can hit mid-ranges. He's a really good rebounder, so he would play nice right alongside LeBron, at least in my opinion. We're not looking too hot, though, so far right off the rip here. We do get a win against the Suns, but everybody beats the Suns, so that's nothing too crazy. Beating the Sixers would be nice, as we do beat them by 20, actually, so that's pretty nice to see. All right, I'm not trying to deal with all these trades and whatnot. Beating the Warriors, or going up against the Warriors, is what I'm most excited to see right now. Kanter, a nice big man, and we actually lose against them, which is kind of interesting here. I just want to see the box score. Curry drops a beautiful game. KD almost with a triple-double. I mean, they didn't even really play that good. Like, LeBron did his thing. Kuzma shot terrible. I mean, we just had a bad game in general. Kanter's been putting up some good numbers, though, at least I like to say so. All right, guys. Well, rounding out the season, we do go 47 and 35. So even with the addition of Enes Kanter, I kind of think that the Lakers are going to end up in this same kind of position that we ended up in right now. LeBron's the only one I expect to even make a team here, which, yeah, he even makes the all-defensive second team, and nobody else even comes close to making a team, which kind of sucks. But we did finish as the 7th seed in the Western Conference here, which I could kind of see happening in real life. Like, you look at the playoffs, like, yeah, it's going to go Warriors, Rockets, probably the Nuggets, I would say. Then I wouldn't say the Blazers. Like, I would say probably the Jazz, the Spurs, and then the Lakers and Thunder in there somewhere too. Yeah. So the 7th seed is definitely a realistic place for the Lakers to end up in this season. LeBron obviously did his thing, 28, 7, and 8. Or 28, 8, and 8.5 actually, with a steal and a half a game. Kuzma put in 18 points for us. Ingram still slacking a little bit. Kanter, nice double-double right there for him. Trey Burke put up 11. I didn't even realize you were getting minutes there, bud. Oh, I guess he wasn't, but that's what he was averaging in New York. So I guess it kind of went over. I don't know. Everybody, you guys can see, though, their numbers on the season weren't that bad. I just kind of wonder where we struggled. We were the 8th best offensive team, and then defensively we were right kind of in the middle. I mean, we were more on the worst side, but I don't think we should have been that bad. I mean, we obviously do need to pick up on the defense a little bit, but we go up 2-0 against the Rockets, 3-0 against the Rockets, and we sweep them in the first round. I honestly thought we were going to lose in like 5-6 games maybe, but hey, I'll take it, man. Don't tell me we're going to lose to the Blazers. Really? All right, well, the Warriors do win it all. Steph Curry is your finals MVP. Obviously, nothing new there. Going into the draft lottery, we're not going to have a high pick, which is fine. I do just want to see the Celtics end up with the first pick in the draft, which is just so dumb. So technically that should go to the Sixers, but I'm way too lazy to figure that out. And where is our pick? We get the 20th pick in the draft here. So I kind of want to see if we can move up a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything too crazy here as far as staff signings. Like, I think, oh, you're not going to want to do that. I think Luke Walton can coach his team. I think he's a pretty decent coach. And then you actually seem pretty decent enough. So we'll keep you. What's your ratings? They're not the best. I'll give you one more season, but if you're trash, we're just going to have to move on from you. So let's look into the draft here. Now, the Lakers do have a lot of young guys. Oh, my God. None of them are under contract, though, so I can't even trade them for a pick. That is awesome. I might be able to move up like one spot for Bonga, but it's not even worth it at that point. So we're just going to sim to our pick and see who we can get here. You never know. People do drop in the draft all the time. Like I already see one that did drop. And yeah, Romeo Langford. We're just going to go ahead and pick him right on up. He will be a great backup to Josh Hart. And especially in the sense that he's a good defender. So that's going to help the defense on this team a little bit. And yeah, I just saw that the Celtics ended up getting Zion, so that's just fantastic. We're not gonna even bother bringing you back, but the four of you guys are definitely gonna come back here. Qualifying offer, Zubac, we will give that to you. You definitely deserve that. Now let's take a look at our salary cap. What we got going on here? So somehow, oh wait, so pronounce the rights on you, and you. So we have enough to actually go out and sign a free agent. And now a realistic signing, and he doesn't have any offers, which means we are definitely going to pick him up, is going to be DeMarcus Cousins on a 4-year deal. He does agree to come here. That is huge, man. Signing DeMarcus Cousins is going to be really nice. And again, this is a realistic signing. It's either like him or Klay Thompson that is kind of projected to come here in the offseason. So that's actually pretty cool that we do pick him up. So let's take a look at what the roster is looking like here and see how many players we do have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how I feel really about Ingram. I might look to trade him. I have an idea of what I want to trade for him. It does involve probably going to end up having to trade Romeo Langford. But yeah, let me just see actually, because it should work now. So if we go Brandon Ingram here, we go Langford, and we go for our first round pick. Could we possibly pick up a guy like Bradley Beal? We have to spend 12 mil. Yeah, I really have nobody to trade there. I mean, Bradley Beal is up on the market, obviously, because the Wizards want to rebuild, and I think getting Bradley Beal would be huge for them. We do have bird rights on Cantor still, so we could pick him up and involve him in that trade. I mean, 27-year-old center, does that really fit the Wizards rebuild? I mean, let me just see actually who they have on their roster, because if they don't have a good center, I mean, I might actually just involve him in the trade, because that might help them out a lot. So, yeah, they have no center. They traded for Cristiano Felicio. So, you know what? I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to bring Cantor back. We'll give him, like, this. Hopefully he just signs with us. Yeah, I was going to say, I really don't want these days to go by even more. But let's go ahead and not Kuzma. We're keeping Kuzma 100%. But Brandon Ingram and his Cantor, a first-round pick for – let's back out of here. Come on. Stupid-ass game. For – Mr. Bradley Beal. I think this is a fair trade. The Lakers need to choose kind of between Kuzma or Brandon Ingram. When everybody's contract's up and everybody has to be paid, that's when they're going to have to decide. Brandon Ingram, I think, isn't who the Lakers thought they would be. Like, he's just not really that great. Like, people can disagree with me all they want. I mean, he's 3 years into the league, obviously, in the simulation here. He's just nothing too great. You see in real life, too, he's not. We're going to give them Enes Kanter as well as a nice young big man locked in on a 4-year, $21 million contract, which, like, per year, which actually isn't the worst. And they're going to get our first-round pick next year, which could possibly be pretty high. And we are going to be trading for Bradley Beal, and they do accept that. So that's pretty nice, man. Making some powerhouse moves. We have Lonzo, Beal, LeBron, Kuzma, Cousins off the bench. We have Hart and Langford. Can one of you guys possibly, like, how tall are you? You are, how tall? 6'5", and you are 6'6". So your secondary position's a point guard. Yours is a small forward, which he actually does go up. So we're going to run Josh Hart at the 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So probably a backup point guard and a backup big man is what we're looking at now. I think those are some pretty, again, realistic signings here. Raymond Felton's the best point guard we can get. I mean, I might just try to get in the George Hill sweepstakes here. Maybe just give him that. Maybe he wants to sign, which he does. And then hopefully Zubac comes back, and I'll see you guys at training camps. So I don't know why I said training camps, and then I just completely skipped over them on accident. But this is going to be the lineup for year number 2. We have Lonzo, Beal, LeBron, Kuzma, Cousins. Off the bench, we have Hart, Zubac, Langford, and George Hill. I think this team is definitely good enough to win a championship, especially adding Beal and Cousins in the offseason. Cousins is definitely a realistic signing, and Beal is always up on the trade market right now. Like, they need to get him out of Washington, and I think we gave them a pretty good package. I mean, they got Cantor, a nice young big man. I actually just want to take a look at their team and see what their starting lineup is going to look like now with that trade. So they're going to have like a John Wall, Kevin Porter Jr. I mean, I would start Ingram. So then you have Ingram and Dwight. I mean, honestly, with Markieff Morris, and if you really wanted to, you could stretch Ingram down to the 4, so you start Otto Porter. I think that's a pretty good lineup right there for them. I actually did want to see if we played them anytime soon, but it's not looking like it. So let me just see how the first game of the season goes up against the San Antonio Spurs. We do lose, but I just feel like that's how that always happens, especially in year number 1 here. I mean, especially in game number 1. We do lose game 2, though, as well, which is kind of concerning. And, okay, so we get our first win against the Clippers here. LeBron, almost a triple-double. Cousins, double-double. Lonzo, almost a double-double. Beal's just not shooting that great. But hopefully they have a good – or hopefully we just have a good season. All right, guys, here at the end of season number 2, we are actually pushing 60 games right now. We do have to win 3 out of our last 5 games, and, of course, we lose, and we lose again, and there goes 60 games. So apparently I should just keep my mouth shut because I start talking, and we go on a 4-game losing streak, but we do win 58 games on the season, so that's not bad. RJ Barrett, Rookie of the Year, you love to see it. Back-to-back awards for the Raptors, and we do win Coach of the Year, so at least we get something. LeBron and Cousins on the All-NBA first team. That's actually huge. Both guys on the All-NBA first team is actually really nice to see. We probably don't have any other Lakers, yeah. You see DeAndre Ayton, though, there is pretty cool. LeBron All-Defensive second team. You'd like to see that. And then, yeah, that's going to be our only award right there. So we were the first seed in the Western Conference here, going up against the 8th-seeded Utah Jazz, who have Exum, Mitchell, Ingles, Favors, Gobert, Fournier, Crowder, Baines off the bench. I definitely think our team is way better than that. So let's just take a look at the player stats on the season. LeBron, 26, 8, and 9. Crazy stats from him. Cousins, 23.5 points, 11 rebounds. Beal put up 18, 3.5, and 4. I mean, that's with these guys right there. So the scoring on this team was really nice. Kuzma added 14 for his. Lonzo, 9 and 10. With a steal and a half a game, I'll take that. Zubac put in 8 and 4, or 8 and 5, really. Like, that's good to see. Langford, 7. Josh Hart, 7. George Hill, 4 and 2. And he wasn't even playing big minutes, so I'll take that, man. Scoring, we were second in the league defensively. We were 6th in the league, and we had the best point differential in the league, which is good to see. I do actually want to check real quick what the Wizards did. I just want to check on our good old friend, Brandon Ingram. He averaged 13 points for him, and then oh, wow, they traded. Yikes, dude. They traded freaking Cantor for DeAndre Jordan. So realistically, you can't say that they lost that trade because they ended up trading him for DeAndre Jordan. So, hey, they did what they wanted to do. We are going up against the Jazz, though. Like I said, I think we can easily beat this team here. As we do, we'll lose game 1, go figure. But we're up 2-1, 3-1, and we beat them in 5 games. So coming back down 1-0 was pretty simple for us. Going up against the Timberwolves, we're up 1-0. They tied up. We go up 2-1, 3-1, and 3-2. And we beat them in 6 games. Who do they have on the roster? They had Barrett. Okay, wow. So they added Barrett. So it was, Teague, Barrett, Wiggins, Covington maybe, and Towns. Like, that's a pretty damn good starting lineup. But we obviously were able to overcome them. Going up against the Golden State Warriors here, we do win game 1. Big games from LeBron and Beal. I like that. Kind of matching their scoring a little bit. I wonder if do they still have KD? They have Draymond. They don't have KD, so this is very doable. We just need to stop Curry. Lonzo, I'm looking at you, bud. We do go down 2-1. Curry, like, bro, it's so hard to stop the Warriors in this game, and it's literally because of Curry. Like, how much did we win the game by? Oh, we barely. I mean, no, we kind of blew them out a little bit. We lose game 5 though, which is huge. Bro, can somebody stop this, man? Like, what the hell, bro? And we do end up losing in 6 games because Steph Curry is just a god. He's averaging 38 points in the playoffs. They're going up against the Raptors right now. You hate to see it, bro. You just hate to see it. And the Warriors win in 7 games, and Curry's your finals MVP, averaging 37 points. Okay, so I'm just going to trade George Hill here. I think this is a pretty fair trade, giving him to Denver for literally a second-round pick. The reason why I want to do that is just because I think that's just like a pretty fair trade to do. Zubac wants $9 million a season. We're just going to go ahead and give it to him since it is our final year. But yeah, George Hill would just be wasted on the team because I want to play Bonga at least 1 year. I think that's pretty fair since he actually is on the team in real life. So yeah, the team's still looking pretty strong. We got Lonzo, Beal, LeBron, Kuzma, and Cousins coming off the bench. Still Hart, Bonga now, Langford, and Zubac. So the team's pretty much the same. I kept the coaching staff as well. I think our players just need to progress a little bit more as a team, and then we definitely should be able to win ourselves an NBA championship. So we're going to send untapped potential to Kuzma, Lonzo, and we're going to be sending it to Langford. And yeah, I definitely think we can win a championship here. My only concern really is that we're just gonna have to get matched up with the Warriors again, and then they're gonna bounce us out again, which I obviously hope doesn't happen, but we'll obviously see. So Hart, you'll be playing 24 off the bench. Zubac can get 21. You can get 17 as well. Actually, no, you guys can both play 15. I want you first in the rotations there. So Lonzo, you can get 30. We'll give 34 to Beal, 37 to LeBron, 30 to Kuzma. We'll actually give 2 more to Cousins. Maybe Cousins can put up some more big boy numbers for us and kind of help push us towards an NBA championship. Huge blowout win in game 1. Solid games from the big 3 here. Let's go win ourselves a championship. Okay, well, hopefully I don't jinx it again, but we do have an opportunity to still win 60 games here. We have to win out on the rest of the season. Suns are easy. Pistons are easy. We do get 2 nice wins there. Clippers should be easy. Rockets are going to be the ones that do it. Yep. So we win 1 more game than last year. We couldn't win 60 games, but there we go. LeBron James winning MVP. So that's pretty nice to see. We get an MVP on the team. Cam Reddish most improved. Wait. How? They got him with the 10th pick, didn't they? They got Cam Reddish with the 10th pick and Zion with the 1st. Bro, and they're not making the finals. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, that's insane to me. Like, that truly is. Wow. Okay, Jokic. I mean, LeBron's the only one to make a team, which kind of scares me because it makes me feel like both guys had a terrible season in not LeBron, but in Cousins and Beal. Cousins still averaged 21 and like 10. I mean, with a block and a half and a steal and a half. Beal averaged not more points than he did last year, so I don't know what the deal is or what the deal was there. But damn, look at Kyrie on the Magic putting up 32 and a half. That's actually not a bad signing for Kyrie, I'm not going to lie. But Kuzma put up 16 and 5.5 for us. Lonzo. Points keep going down, but assists keeps going up, so that's perfect for me. Zubac, Langford, both putting in good numbers. Same thing with Hart. Bonga putting in 5 and 2 for his first season, so not bad. Points per game, we were first defensively. We went down a little bit, but we still had the best point differential, so I will take that. Going up against the 8th-seeded Dallas Mavericks, who probably still have Doncic. So Dennis Smith Jr., Butler, Doncic, Powell, Dwight, Jaylen Brown. Yo, what kind of 8th seed is this? And they have freaking LaMelo Ball. Like, that's crazy, bro. Did the Wizards make the playoffs? They didn't. So that's kind of crazy to see. The Wizards don't make the playoffs, so Beal and we clearly won the Beal trade there. I don't know why Ingram can't help John Wall. That's not on me. They traded for DeAndre Jordan, so like I don't know, man. We did beat them though in 5 games, going up against the OKC Thunder. I still think we can beat them. We go up 2-1, 2-2. 3-2 us, tie game, and we beat them in 7. Going up against the Houston Rockets now instead of the Golden State Warriors. We still lose game 1, though, hard and putting up big boy numbers. Our team is better than their team. They just have 3 really good players. And it's 2-2, 3-2 us, and 3-3. And we lose in 7 games right before the finals again. So we just can't make that push to the finals, man. And the Rockets do win in 6 games. Harden puts up 37.5 points and 10.5 assists with 5.5 rebounds. Like, that's crazy. Man, I can't believe we didn't win a championship with this team. Like, Lonzo, Cousins, Beal, Lonzo, Kuzma, Hart, Zubac, Bonga, Langford. Like, I don't know, man. I really hope you guys did enjoy this rebuild, though. Be sure to let me know what teams you guys want to do next. I think I'm either going to do the Thunder next for this, or I'm either going to do the Thunder or, what was the other team I wanted to do? Why am I blanking on this so hard? Like, apparently I'm just going to do the Thunder now, but who is, the Thunder or the Knicks? So let me know which team you guys want to see next. But yeah, I can't believe we didn't win a championship, man. But yeah, be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.